Hello, hello, my dear Geminis. This is your horoscope for May 2024. Now, I can't wait to start with Jupiter, my dear Geminis, to share with you how planet of luck and prosperity and expansion and happiness will move into your sign in May. May will be the biggest month for you, my dear Geminis. Those of you who are born in May, happy birthday for you, and Jupiter will be right on time to shower your birthday with luck and happiness. And not only your birthday, because Jupiter will stay in your sign for whole year, showering you with all its gifts, meaning you are becoming lucky, you are becoming more happier, your life is expanding on whatever way possible, the way that you can possibly imagine for yourself, and even better. Usually, universe has a better plan for ourselves, and they have better way to unfold everything that we think. So think and wish big, my dear Geminis. Now your year is starting, because from now on, from May on, you will be the favorite sign of the zodiac, because Jupiter, planet of luck, the most positive planet in the universe, is moving into your sign on 26th of May, to stay until 2025 June. Now whole year it will when Jupiter is in our sign, it will change our life to more happier one. Our wishes are coming true, whatever we wish, and whichever part also we wish to improve, Jupiter will bring that luck into your life to get improved, whatever is in your mind. And this is the biggest transit of this year, and Jupiter usually spends 1 year in a sign, and this time it will be you, my dear Geminis. Your time has come. And now you can go full force with your wishes and dreams and plans for your life. Whatever you will take up will be lucky, my dear Geminis. How are we feeling so far from out of eclipses and Mercury retrograde last month, April? It was quite a bit of a hectic month, and couple of keys lost, a couple of things canceled, rescheduled, postponed. I get it. And plus, Mercury is your ruler, my dear Geminis. You feel Mercury retrograde the most. So April might have been that way, that some, dates, plans are mixing up, times are mixing up, and some numbers also mixed up. Got mixed up, and now it's all over, because in May Mercury is full force direct. Your ruler is already direct, and let's start step by step. Now May begins with Pluto, planet of transformation, planet of big influence, big money also. Will move backwards, will retrograde from 2nd of May. Meaning, simply speaking, it will start slowing down, and also the influence will be much of a slower pace, and this retrograde will last until 12th of October. So for half year, Pluto will be almost in a sleeping mode, and it will retrograde in your house of travel, my dear Geminis. Pluto will move for the next 20 years into your house of travel, ninth house, exactly in November, when it will go direct, and will never go back to your eighth house, because during this retrograde it will dip into your eighth house for the last time in our lifetime. So for the last 15 years, Pluto was occupying your eighth house and bringing you all sorts of transformation, because eighth house is also house of transformation. Pluto rules that house. But now it will be much more easier for you when it moves into your ninth house permanently for the next 20 years. And retrograding in your ninth house for the next half year, it might be that you will be revisiting some of the places that you've been before, like long time ago, or some of the places that you know well. Also, Pluto in the ninth house retrograding might mean that your like life meaning kind of thoughts are getting transformed. What is to you a meaning of life. This kind of a concept, because ninth house is the house where we search for the meaning of life. And Pluto here, moving backwards, giving you all that transformation and thoughts about this area of life. Those of you who are studying, Pluto here might bring you, let's say, some sort of skills, some sort of studies back into your life. You might revisit your university that you've studied before, or again start some sort of studies or skill upgrades or courses in the university, and most probably in a foreign university. Pluto is also here about legal affairs. If there are some sort of legal cases, legal proceedings, it's not advisable to start any legal proceedings with Pluto in your ninth house. But in a retrograde motion, it might, if you are already involved, it might a little bit have a pause in those cases, and you have to wait until October when it will deliver final, let's say, messages, ruling of that case. Ninth house is also house of all foreign affairs, like documents, visa, whatever related to travel, all those documents as well, immigration. Here might be some pause as well to those documents, like issuing those documents, applications. There might be some questions from those kind of like embassies, or some instances where you go and apply, for those kind of papers. There might be some sort of delays to delivering those papers or even applications. So here's the thing, is like it will be some pause in whatever process is there related to those foreign affairs, like documents, all things foreign, if you are involved. Also, it's about ninth house, publishing house. Now, those of you who've been writing a book or article or research, or even like been waiting that your book or research see a light, then there might be also some sort of delays or postponements, up until November. Pluto will be retrograding until 12th of October. So it might be that it will be held for some more reviews by editors, or more sorts of, you might be rewriting some parts of your book or some parts of your research, or you will have to rewrite it completely, let's say, or write a different book, or some things related to the publishing might not be going, forward for now, because of Pluto retrograding in this house also. And this is the same for those who are trying, let's say, to defend their thesis or diplomas. There might be some corrections needed in your research, in your thesis, to acquire that PhD or that degree. These kind of topics might be coming in this area of your life, dear Geminis. Now, moving forward, we have new moon, 8th of May, in your house of past, in your 12th house. Now, this new moon will be extremely positive, and this is amazing new moon for you. New moons are from this word new. Something is new is starting in your 12th house. That area of life, rules your past, or like your roots, where you've come from. So it might be some new stories back at home, related maybe to your parents, because also Saturn, planet of discipline, planet of work, will make an amazing aspect to that new moon from your house of career. Now, and it seems like that you will be sorting out some your past work kind of conditions. Maybe you will be dealing with the things that are related to your previous work, or previous manager or boss, and workplace, and it seems like that workplace is somewhere far, somewhere not where you are right now, or even somewhere isolated, like, I don't know, hospitals, islands, prisons, or some sort of retreats, this kind of isolated places or religious places. and or any type of, actually, some sort of corporations as well here. So it might be you will be dealing with some things that are related to your work, which is located very far. For some of you, it might be about health, because 12th house is our mental health house, and also surgeries are here. And it seems like Saturn actually rules your another house of health and mental health, eighth house. And it seems like there might be some new developments in your treatment of your, let's say, disease, for those of you who has some things to treat, or just some checkup might be also here, or actually some like planned surgeries might be going on here, or even unplanned surgeries might be here as well, but nothing serious, because this new moon is very positive one, and it might herald positive outcome, or whatever is going on health wise, in the beginning of May, 8th of May, around that time. 12th house is also house, let me check, of actually rest. This new moon will bring some sort of new experiences. You might travel somewhere far to have, but it seems like it will be both, and for work and for pleasure, or it might be just work also, but it doesn't seem like it will be just for pleasure. And it seems like you will travel somewhere near where is nature, somewhere near water, like some islands, or to some hotel, to stay in a hotel in a very beautiful, indulge yourself, in some sort of nice spa treatments, or any retreats, kind of a rest kind of places. It might be happening in the beginning of May for you, my dear Geminis. 12th house is also a house of esoterics, like all mystical things, our subconscious mind, and astrology, let's say, or like psychological treatments, and numerology also here. You might be heavily got interested into those things, and you might start actually reading a lot about these things, and maybe even start practicing these things, and even your work might change because of that. You might make this as your a main work, like you are becoming astrologer or numerologer, or anything related to this area, like esoterics or mystical kind of things, or even just psychologists actually here, who work with our mind, our subconscious mind. All these are ruled by 12th house. Some of you guys, it might be, for some of you who will get into this. Now, okay, let's move next to Mercury, your ruler, my dear Geminis, which is already in a direct motion on 15th of May, will visit the same place where this new moon is appearing, 12th house. And Mercury here will bring a lot of dreams. You might start dreaming actively, like seeing some dreams, having some dreams, and also you might be planning some trips, like booking tickets to some sort of hotels, or booking hotels also here, or you might hear from someone from your past, or from someone who are far from you, like very far, not same city, not even same country, might be. When Mercury comes into your 12th house. On 20th of May, Sun moves into your sign. Finally, happy birthday, my dear Geminis who are born in May, for those of you. And sun shining, sun is bringing energy. So the minute sun enters Geminis will feel, let's say, life, more revitalized, more kind of a life kind of thing, new sense. When there is a birthday, you should celebrate it, set intentions. And usually how this day is, celebrated, that's how your whole year is going to be. So make sure to celebrate it big, my dear Geminis. On 23rd of May, Venus, planet of love and beauty, will enter your sign too, followed by Sun after 3 days, feeling even bombastic for your birthday, my dear Gemini. So here is clear indication from universe to celebrate this year's birthday big, and to you will be extremely attractive. You will be feeling yourself in love with yourself, in love with life, because when Venus is in our sign, we feel that we are a star, we feel that we are beautiful. Our kind of self-love is maximized. Love for life is maximized, and our life is more beautiful. Feels like everyone is watching on us, everyone is, I mean, in a sense that everyone is paying attention, everyone is admiring, and all these things. Venus, when Venus in the first house, also we have this kind of ability to convince anyone to into anything. So this will be your time, and make sure that to celebrate your birthday perfectly, because also Venus is coming here and shining onto your birthday, my dear Geminis, making you beautiful, irresistible. Now, on 23rd of May, we have, and also, as I said, 26th of May, Jupiter comes in into your sign and even brings you luck. So this year's birthday is, you have to celebrate it in amazing possible way, because universe is giving you and energy and beauty and luck, my dear Geminis. These three planets, Sun, Venus, and Jupiter, will shine the light by the end of May into your life. You will feel the difference, my dear Geminis, and it will stay that way for whole year, especially Jupiter showering you with all the gifts that you deserve and that you wish for yourself, my dear Geminis. On 23rd of May, we have full moon in your house of partnerships, in your house of marriage partnerships, business partnerships, all people around us at 2 degrees, meaning those who are born 22nd of May plus or minus 5 days will be feeling this full moon the most. Full moons are, about things. They bring some conclusion for the things that are already there, and that some sort of last sentence for the situation that has been evolving there already. And this full moon will be some sort of a mixed full moon, but Pluto, planet of transformation, will be supporting this full moon in amazing ways from your house of travel. And Pluto, supporting this full moon, meaning giving it more stable kind of character. And full moons also shine some sort of light to some information or some things in your life that you haven't been noticing, or that you should pay attention to. Now, happening in your 7th house, it's related to your marriage house. Those of you who are, married, or this full moon might bring, final decision to get married. And Pluto will make sure that that marriage will stay for long. And most probably it will be with a foreigner. Some sort of, or if it's not a foreigner, that with someone who speaks different language than yours, or in some sort of like culturally different than you. Or for some of you, it might be about divorce. This full moon might deliver the last kind of a decision in your marriage life. But even if you will decide to get divorced, it seems like it will be more in a way like amicable way, let's say. So it seems like you will be more happy and content with this decision, let's say. And Pluto naturally rules your house of work and house of health. It seems like it might be also related to the work of your partner, your husband or wife, or a long-term girlfriend or boyfriend, or it's related to his or her health. Some sort of situation is coming to an end in those areas. Maybe your husband or wife is changing job and quitting their job, or they are, struggle with some sort of diseases coming to an end, and you are now celebrating, gonna be celebrating victory. Especially when the Jupiter enters into your house, you will be much more happier. Life will become more colorful, my dear Geminis, for you. So dream big. Make sure to dream big this year and the next, until Jupiter is in your sign, until next year, June, my dear Geminis. So make sure to have faith in universe, and universe will deliver whatever you wish for yourself, my dear Geminis. And that full moon in your seventh house is also about business partnerships. It might be some of the business partnerships are coming to an end, or it might be some sort of new development in those business partnerships. If you've been like trying to collaborate with someone, you might sign a contract around this date with that collaboration finally coming to fruition, coming to settle on the paper. You might sign those papers, especially work-wise, seems like. And it seems like we'll be with a foreign agency or foreign company or foreign business partnerships. Any type of business, even if if you own your business or you work for someone else. So, you might kind of interpret it in a way that it will be about your work, something to sign, something that you've been talking already there, some talks were there already. And now finally, some last kind of action will take place around this full moon. This is all about, full moons are all about this kind of things. They bring something to the conclusion. This was your horoscope for May, my dear Geminis, and I'm so happy for you that Jupiter will visit your sign finally, after 12 years. So you might actually think back to 12 years, what happened in your life, what kind of good things happened in your life. And Jupiter is coming back after 12 years into your sign to shine and to give you with, shower you with gifts. And similar things might happen in your life. So you might think back to 12 years back, when Jupiter was in your sign last time. I love you all. Stay tuned for June forecast. It will be big for you, my Geminis. And I wish you amazing, perfect May. Bye bye.